Why is Dogecoin absolutely exploding while other cryptos are not? Well, that's what we're going to break down. Why is Dogecoin outperforming the market? We're up over 10% on the day. This is something we have to talk about. And welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark. We do talk Dogecoin every single day right here on the channel. Appreciate you guys all being part of us here on the platform. If you haven't done so, make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, be sure to smash that like button. That's something where I think people forget to do that when they watch these videos. And it's one thing that you can give back to the channel. It really helps us grow here on YouTube, as well as remembering that subscribing does not cost you a penny. All it does is let you know when I'm posting content, and it keeps you informed with what's going on every single day in the crypto world. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, follow button, whatever you want to call it. And also be sure to check us out on X. The handle is in the bottom left of your screen. Okay, but let's get into it. Let's talk about it. And this is what we have going on right now as we dive into the crypto bubbles. I'm going to show you guys exactly what is happening now. This is something where, as we look into this, guys, 12.8%. And you can see this right now that Dogecoin is the biggest bubble within the top 100. A very impressive day. And why is Dogecoin up? Well, it's been an outstanding month, getting as high as 24.1% up, as well as a 130% gain over the last 365 days. So as Dogecoin continues to ascend, we've been telling you guys here on the channel at 15.95. That is what right within that range where Dogecoin is comfortable. 13 to 16 cents. If we pull up the trading view, you'll see exactly what we've been talking about, because I don't move any of these cursors or indicators. In these two parallel blue lines, that has been the range that I've been calling for, kind of labeled by that sine wave. And if you've noticed, we did flash momentum up here using my trading indicator back on October, the middle of October. And since then, this has been a very bullish chart pattern, pretty much starting from back in the first week of September. It's where, this trading indicator popped right back here on the 25th, and has allowed us really to lock in gains of over 51% in just a 33-day time frame. So really important that I share that with you guys, because there are a lot of people using the trading indicator. It does simply work. If you want to know more, links down below in the description. Check it out for yourself. Okay. Also, as you gear up for this market and you want to see exactly what's happening in kind of a leverage trading platform, there is a very exciting sponsor of the channel. This is Margex. Okay. So if you haven't done so, make sure you check them out. There will be a link down below where you can look at Margex. Make sure it's right for you and where you're located, because there's no KYC. So you have to understand too that leverage trading is very volatile. So if you don't know how to leverage trade, or you're unsure yourself, there's two things you can do using Margex, and you can click the learn button, learn about leverage trading, as well as diving into the copy trading element of this platform, where it takes the guesswork out and you can copy some of the traders at the top of the leaderboard each and every move that they're making. So check it out for yourself. They do free airdrops from time to time, and you can register using my link to get discounts on trading fees. Okay, but back into it. Let's dive into the article why we came here to talk about. That is Dogecoin jumping 10% right now as they outperform Bitcoin and really all the other cryptos on the day, as Trump popularity is in full effect. Okay. By all accounts, you can see kind of what Dogecoin's doing now, over a $23 billion market cap. Firmly in the top 10. But as Trump mania continues, everybody's betting big on the presidential election. We've seen a lot of movers, and this is something where we do get a lot of road bumps along the way, right? We had the Middle East conflict. We had a kind of investigation into USDT, into Tether. And then all of a sudden, those are short-lived tragedies. Although I should say the impact felt in the crypto world is short-lived. However, it is something that's still ongoing, where, prayers out to those in the Middle East, and just wish they quit that fighting, because it's really stupid in the grand scheme of things, right? When you mix all that together, and you come out with this just a horrible ending and outcome. But they've been fighting wars for hundreds of years based on those premises, and seemingly enough, it just seems to never halt. Okay. But let's get down into it, guys. Remember, though, this is not financial advice. Always do your research and due diligence. But Bitcoin, 3-month high. Okay, that's what we hit today as we start off this week, the last week of October. So up October, kind of in some form or fashion taking place, approaching that 70K level, 5% off of a record high that we set back in March, 73.7, as BTC is surging. And this is something where, as we look into the CoinDesk 20 index, which tracks the performance of the 20 large cap tokens, coins, whatever you want to call them. This is where we saw a more modest 1% during that same period. However, Dogecoin defying the larger, broadly lagging altcoin market, we've seen 10% on the day, as we look into a lot of trader attention as not just Elon Musk, but now Donald Trump mentioned Dogecoin at a campaign event on Sunday. That's all it takes, guys. We've been watching Elon, listening to him, and it just really takes one breath of Dogecoin from someone's mouth, and then all of a sudden we do get a 10% price increase. Now, I am going to kind of segue into my personal beliefs and tell you guys in terms of Dogecoin going up in price. Yeah, that's great. Lock it in, take that 10% and run. All right, if that's how you want to play it. But if you want to see Dogecoin go to the moon and you want to have that nice organic growth where we get back to price action that we saw in 2021, can't be doing that. You can't be scalping. You can make a lot of profits. I'm never going to tell you to buy or sell a crypto on this channel, but that's something where you look into kind of that being good for the organic long-term growth, and Dogecoin in terms of its utility, not so much in my opinion. So that's where we're at. But the largest meme coin out there and the oldest, okay, this is something where we can piggyback off of the comments from Elon Musk, how he went into that campaign proposing the Department of Government Efficiency, right? No kind of pun intended, but that is DOGE by its acronyms. And that is something where it's focused on reining in the US government in terms of Dogecoin. Okay. And something where you look into it right now at the Trump rally, where Elon Musk tweeted himself in a meme of himself with the Doge avatar. Now, this is something where we look into Paul Howard, a senior director at a crypto trading firm, Winsent. Okay. We're going to talk about those comments and remarks because right now that is truly relevant, because that is something where he says, quote, "It's a play on Trump's popularity." Now, Doge is closely being tied to the U.S. presidential outcome by virtue of its popularity with Elon Musk, and now intertwined with that whole Donald Trump narrative. Now, to piggyback off of what's going to happen in November, well, Polymarket, which is the betting platform that you can bet on politics, pop culture, entertainment, just things going on in the globe, giving a 66% chance for Trump to win the election. That's now risen from 61% just a week ago. So we have seen a little bit modest gains in the traditional finance world. The Dow and the NASDAQ up respectively 0.7 and 0.3%. We did see oil go down due to some things going on in the Middle East. But this is something where it's not so much what's going on in the election. However, it does seemingly kind of fit that 4-year historical trend. But Bitcoin right now, this is something in 2024 that we saw back in 2020, 2021, in 2017. So really cyclical in how that all plays out. So if Bitcoin is setting up to kind of mimic what we saw in 2021 in that rally, well, guys, here it is. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, everything else is going to absolutely explode. And Matthew Siegel, one of the head of research at the asset manager Van Eck, saying that this is a very bullish setup for Bitcoin into the election, with an interview recently done with CNBC. This is the exact quote that he went on to talk about, stating that we saw this exact same pattern in 2020 when Bitcoin lagged with low volatility. And once the election winner was announced, we had a high volume rally as new buyers came into the market. And that's kind of what we need to do. We need to wake up the echoes, right? Wake up the echoes of 2020. Get those retail and traders, everybody on the sidelines that's kind of betting against volatile assets, get them back into the fold. And that's kind of where we saw Bitcoin in 2020 surge roughly 120% from that November election to the end of the year. So just in a couple months, if you take 120% right now, that puts Bitcoin well over 150,000. So I just wanted to kind of put that all in your heads and into your minds, because that would be absolutely incredible. And obviously Dogecoin would love to follow suit. And I think they would if Bitcoin does see 120%. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. As always, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Totally free to do so right down below. If you do like crypto news daily, this is the channel for you. Also, feel free to check out my links down below for Margex and all the other sponsored links in the description. Appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.